Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to Lightyear Frontiers. Alrighty, so I'm finishing up the slime hunt, so let's see what shenanigans we get for finishing this up. There's plenty of slimes left around here. There we go. A few more. It's coming up on it. There we go. And the rest of them die. Oh, all it did was restore the region. Oh well. I was hoping for something more. Wait, it didn't give me anything. Did it? Not really seeing anything. Don't got any cash. Not seeing any database. Did it give me the power stuff to energize my mech? I was trying to call it something else. Well, let's go ahead and take you too. Alright. Since I'm on my way home, let's go ahead and grab some copper, because that is a very important commodity right now. You are copper, aren't you? Oh yeah, you are copper. Alright. Let's pick up a third. Let's jog back home. Alrighty. I didn't go too far, but it's nice to be able to clear out an area. And that weird jumpy pad thing is still over there. At least I always assume it's a jumpy pad. Looking at it, it kind of looks like a partially deflated or stretched trampoline, but who knows what it'll actually do. That's probably where all those darn balloon things come from. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, eventually if I get that terrain modification thing, I'll probably just make a nice solid path there. All the way up, through all these gates. What? Huh. I didn't see that earlier. What are you? Series of interlinked magnetic fields. Figure the arches were part of a transportation network built to quickly ship heavy materials up and down the mountains. Well, it'd be handy if they're actually doing their darn job. Oh, that kind of makes me think of the monorails with the giant magnetics. Put rails down and then use the gates as a source to act like a rail gun and magnetically charge it and shoot it off to the next gate that shoots it off to the next gate. And that'd be interesting. Alright. Try to do a wide berth so the darn thing doesn't attack me. But yeah, this whole area is nice and clear of slimes. I don't need to worry about those anymore. So I got a lot more maneuverability to avoid these things. Because no matter how many I kill, darn things just keep cropping back up. So it would be the only reason why I would want some kind of long-range weaponry for my farmer. But this episode's primary purpose, besides, I guess, watering my crops again, because I completely forgot, is, well, let's see. Those look like they're ready to harvest. Those look like they're ready to harvest. Those are not. Those are obviously not. So, quickly do a couple of waters. But I want to get the small structure put up. That'll act as a lean-to for my crafting things. Because I want to be able to put the logs and the rocks through the rock crusher things and be able to get all the ores and stuff I need. Oh, and I did find a couple of plants that are handy for filling up my water. I just haven't found them here on this file. I might have to do the hunt for the darn things off camera. And grow the things on camera for you all to see. And I will say, I love this water cannon. It'd be kind of cool if the darn thing was would act like actual water cannon and smack those balloon things around. You know, like set them off. Let's go grab those. And I'm not going to be able to make it in time to finish watering them for the next day. It doesn't really matter, but I was just hoping to do a full harvest in between episodes and replant. Come on. It does make me want to make my fields a touch closer to the edge of my area. And there's the next day. Day 36. Alright, come on. There we go. I got half a field that's only partially been watered from yesterday. Got to start it from scratch again. Ain't this entertaining? Watch a guy water his plants. Looks good. Yeah, I think I might have to go get those plants. Just so I'm not constantly running to and fro. Granted, that might become moot later on. Fancy terms. But, being able to have close by water sources will be handy. Especially if I start planting trees and watering them. Because you always need a nice steady supply of timber. Alright. It is nice when it rains out during those days. So you don't have to worry about watering your plants. One more run out to the water, fill up, and then it's to starting the project of making a lean-to. I do think I'm going to have to move all those stones and minerals and stuff, because I think I'm going to make part of the lean-to there. And where all those stockpile things are, I'll probably have to move those as well to a new location. That way I can make the lean-to. Because my idea... let's finish this up first. Get all these watered and happy. There we go. Alright. That's done. Alright. So my thought is... I'm going to move all these things out of the way. And I'm going to build a lean-to thing off the side of the house here. It's going to be a flat roof thing, right? It'll be out a good handful. And just in this little corner area, I'm going to probably put half a dozen or more of these seed. No, I already got 4. So I'll probably make 8 to 10 of them over here in this corner. Just have a bunch of them right there. Just make so I can knock out my seeds. And then have the following wall over here be my mass, or probably just have my mass storage right here up against my fence on this side. That way I can get rid of all that. Have it organized. Yeah. And then have my seed process in there. And right at the end here I'll have that single unit to... or somewhere in here I'll have that unit for crafting the specialty items. And then I'll have my fuel processing, or the oil processing things. And then running along this line, I'll have my wood and timber and stuff use. But either way, all this stuff needs to be moved out of the way. So that'll be part of the reason why I'm glad I can move 3 at a time instead of just 2. Because then I can just move them over like this. Makes it real simple to start getting stuff out of my way. Because I'm going to start in that far corner there, and yeah, it's going to be like a small ramp here. It'll get this unit up in there, along that wall, and it'll more or less be open except for the areas directly above the equipment. At least that's what I'm envisioning. And more or less all that I'm going to do is I'm going to swap those to this side. That way everything's nice, neat, and tidy. And I'll have, since I got so much ore packed up around here, plan is to have a couple of boxes for the specific ores, like iron and copper. Have a good stack of those. Probably 4 high per. At least. But I run through it so much, so might not even be able to use them all up. But then I'll get the rock crushers and the wood crusher things all set up. Or the wood sawmills. My brain today. Just not enough caffeine in the morning. But yeah. It's a simple plan. Alright everybody, I'm going to finish a lot of this off camera, get this stuff moved, and lay out the floor plans, at the very least. And then I might even start doing some of the building too. Though, I wonder if I can find the lawnmower section of this. Is that even around? Hold on guys. And gals, I'm not seeing it. It might be in a different thing. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!